welcome to Drona Echo. So as you all know, myself Madhushri, I'll be taking maths, right? Yeah. So today I'm going to teach you a topic related to practical geometry. Yes, that is for class 7th. Excited? Yes. Then let's begin the class and let's see what are all the topics I'm going to cover today. Firstly, let's see the main topics which are covered in this lesson. Okay, you can see here, the first topic is construction of line parallel to a given line through a point not on the line. Yes, that's our first topic. So, construction of a parallel line. So, before moving on to that, don't worry, I'll be teaching you what is parallel line, what is perpendicular line. Then only I'll teach you the construction. Basics is important, right? That's why. Next, the construction of triangles. So, in this, there will be a various construction. What is that? So, the construction of a triangle when the lengths of three sides are known. So, yes, SSS criteria. Three sides are known here. Next, construction of a triangle when the lengths of two sides and the measurement of angle between them are known. So, yes criteria when two sides are known and one angle is known. And next, construction of a triangle when the measurements of two of its angles and the length of the sides included between them is given. Of course, that's itself. So, ASA criteria. And then finally, right angle triangle. We know, right? Yes. So, all these construction I'm going to cover in today's topic. So, first let's go with the introduction about perpendicular line and parallel line. So, what is perpendicular line? What is parallel line? We know, right? Yes. So, let's just recall it. So, a perpendicular line are a lines, segment or a rays that intersect to form right angles. So, I have taken a diagram. So, always remember, here, if I draw a line like this, okay. So, this is not a perpendicular line. But if I draw one more line, this one is a perpendicular line where the angle between these two lines should be equals to 90 degree. Okay, when the line intersect, if the angle is 90 degree, then we call it as a perpendicular line. Here the line is intersecting, that is very important. But parallel line is totally different. Why I'll say? See, parallel lines are lines in a plane that are always the same distance apart and they never intersect. So, here the line intersects, but here the lines do not intersect. So, they never intersect like a railway track. See, like this. Even if you extend this on either side, for both the lines, they never intersect. So, such lines are called parallel line. So, today we are going to do the construction of this itself. Firstly, so let's do the construction. For that, I am going to use the construction tool. So, in the live class, as I already told you, there is something called Max Construction online tool. So, you can use that for practicing if you don't have any geometry. The same website I am using today. Okay, then let's do the construction of parallel line step by step. So, first, of course, we need to draw a line. For that, let me take a pencil and I will draw the line. Okay, so this is the first step. First, base is wanted, right? That's why. So, now I am going to name this line as a line L. See, this is not a line segment. It is a line. So, always remember, line segment will be having two endpoints. Yes, but for line, it will be endlessly extending. It has no ends at all. So, always try to use this arrow mark. This is for the representation of line. So, if you use the dots, no, that will become a line segment. So, don't get confused over that. So, here line I have drawn. The next step is, I need a point on this line L. So, I will just draw mark a point. Let me take it as a point B. And we are constructing a parallel line where when the when the point is outside the line, right? So one more point which is outside the line. So let me take it as a A. Now the next step is joining these 2 points. So let's join it. Do you want black color? So let me take a different color. That will be very cute, right? That's why. Okay. Now I'm going to join these 2 points. Points B with point A. So this is the next step. The first step is drawing a line, then marking 2 points and then joining these 2 points. Next is very important. So for that we need a compass. So what we need to do is, you can take any radii, it's your wish. Just take a radii. I'll take any radii. I'll keep it on point B. Okay, and then I'll just cut a arc like this. So make sure that you cut a arc on line L and BA. Okay, there should be an intersecting point on both the sides. So you can name this point. You can name it as PQ or Yavish, any alphabets you can use. I'll just name it as O and C. Okay, here the next step is the same radius without any disturbance. With the same radius, keep this compass on point A. Okay, and then draw an arc like this. Yeah, that's fine. Now we are already done. Only one part is remaining. So the next part is very important. See, first I draw the line, then I mark 2 points, then I join these 2 points, and then with any radii, I just draw on the arc from point B as a center and from point A as a center. The next part is very important, where the radius will change. The radius now will be the length of OC. That is very important. Okay. Now take this point, keep it on C and take a measurement of OC or CO. Yeah. Now with this measurement, here you can see, no? I'll keep the compass here. I'll cut an arc. Okay. So this is just one step before the last step. So now what I will do, I'll change the color to red color. Why? I'll just say. So I'll just name it as like here. E, F, G, H. The next step is to join this A and H. And you should draw a line, a straight line. So let's draw that. So I'll just take a black color itself. Okay. See, make sure that you draw the line up to L itself. It should not extend because it's a parallel line, right? That's why it should having the same length. Next, you got a parallel line like this. That's how you can do the construction of a parallel line if the measurement is not given. Sometime in the question they'll give you some condition. What is that? They'll ask you to draw the perpendicular line, and for that perpendicular line you need to draw the parallel line. So I'm having one question in our textbook. So let's see the question and let's solve for that as well. Yeah. That's our question. What is that? Draw a line L, draw a perpendicular to L at any point on L. On this perpendicular, choose a point X 4 cm away from L. Through X, draw a line M parallel to L. It looks complicated, right? But it's very easy if you understand it. So first, I'll just show you with a rough diagram and then we can move on to the construction part. That will be easier. So first what we need to do is, let me take a line. So they are saying draw a line L, right? So I'll just draw a line L. Next, draw a perpendicular to L at any point on L. So we need a point now. So I'll just draw the perpendicular line. We know, right? Perpendicular line means the angle between the two lines should be 90 degree. So of course I'll draw the line like this from this point. Here the angle will be 90 degree. Okay, now on this perpendicular choose a point X. So on this perpendicular you need to choose a point X, and that too this X point should be 4 cm away from line L. Okay, now after drawing all this, then you need to do the construction of parallel line. The same step. Only thing is, previously I randomly kept the point, but here the point should be on the perpendicular line, that too 4 cm away from the line. Now, so again draw the point B here. So just connect it, the same step which we did previously. Only thing is, up to here you need to know it. So let's do the construction step by step. Okay. So let me take a line. Okay, I'll just name it as line L, since they already given line L, line X and M. The same thing I'm going to use here. Next is drawing of perpendicular line. So instead of construction everything, just use a protractor, 90 degree, right? Just keep it here. Before that, let me mark a point on this line L, any point. Okay, I'll name it as B itself. So here, I'll keep it. See, my line is not straight, so our construction will be not proper. So we need to draw the construction with a straight line itself. So what I will do, I'll use a scale and I'll draw the line. Then I'll be having a straight line. Okay. Next, I'll mark a point here, point B. Okay. Then I'll take a protractor, I'll keep it here. You can see now, it's coinciding with the line, which means our line is straight. So if you want to increase the value, you can increase like this. See, you can decrease as well. So here I'll just mark a point, 90 degree, no? That's fine. So then I will join these 2 points, B, and here you can name it as X itself, because I'll draw the line, right? So line X I'll just consider. So let me take a line and I'll connect these 2 points. Done. So our 90 degree construction is done. So perpendicular line is done now. So the next step is marking of a point 4 cm away from line L. So you can name it as X, no? I've taken line as X, but let me do some changes. So I'll mark that point as X instead of taking line as X, okay? So this one I'll just change it as, what I'll change? A, okay? So now I'll use a compass. Why? I'll tell you. I'll take a scale. Using the scale, I'll measure 4 cm length. Be proper. Okay, always be caution about this measurement. So if there is any slight changes in the measurement, no, entire construction will be wrong. That's why. Yeah, now it is 4 cm. So now I don't need a scale. I'll keep this compass at point B. So I'll just cut a arc like this. Now, what you got? You got a point which is 4 cm away from line L. So that point I'll name it as X now. So this is 4 cm away from line L. Yeah. Now this point is previously I've taken as A, no? The same thing. So now here one more point I'll just consider. So I'll just name it as P. That's fine. So now I'll join this point P with X. Now we can do the construction. The same thing which we did previously. Take compass, then take any radii, place it on P and draw a arc like this. And the same radii, place it on X. So draw an arc like this as well. So done. This part we know, right? Then I'll change the color. Now I'll just take the measurement of this arc. I'll fix it. So keep the compass here and then cut an arc. That's it. So if you get the arc and this point, just join these 2 points. So take a scale, place it properly here. So if you want, I'll take blue color. Whenever I change the color, no, this thing will pop up. Yeah. Be careful. Now this will be line. Yeah. So this is how you can do the construction of parallel line if they are given any condition like this. It may look complicated, but it is very easy. So I'll just once again I'll explain you. First step is drawing of line L and then construction of perpendicular line. So it is very easy, no? Take a protractor and mark a 90 degree and just join it. And then point which is 4 centimeter away from line L, right? So take a compass, so measure it. So just cut a arc which is 4 centimeter. You'll get 4 centimeter point. Now this point and this point, using these 2 points you can draw the parallel line. So this is how you can do the construction of parallel line. Next our topic is, which one? Yes, it's a triangles. So before moving on to the topic or a construction related to triangles, let's see few basic information about triangles. Okay. So what is triangle? What's that? It is a polygon, right? It's a polygon. It's a closed polygon that it is made up of least number of line segment. That only 3 line segment. Yes, a polygon which is having a least number of sides means it is a triangle itself. Yeah, that's what we're gonna deal with today. So it will be having 3 sides, 3 vertex, 3 angles. That is very important. And then the triangles can be classified based on the sides and angles. I think we all know this, right? Isosceles triangle, equilateral triangle and scaly triangle. That is based on sides and based on angles, right angle, obtuse angle and acute angle. So all these are basic things which we already studied in our 6th standard, 5th standard. So now let's see few properties of the triangle and let's move on to the construction of that. That is very important because our main topic is construction. Yeah, that's why. So this is the properties. What is that? The exterior angle of a triangle is equals to the measurement of sum of interior opposite angles. This is the first property. Okay. So the exterior angle. So I'll just draw it and I'll show you. So I'll just draw here. See, if this is a triangle, so this exterior part is equals to the sum of the interior angle. That's the first property. Next one, the total measure of 3 angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So the measure of this triangle, all this angles. Okay, so if I take a triangle, so angle of this 3 will be always equals to 180 degree. Okay, that is next property. Then the sum of the length of any 2 sides of a triangle is greater than the length of third side. This is very important. Why? I'll just show you with our construction. So for example, okay, can't erase it, right? 1 minute. Okay. See, for example, if I take a triangle, okay, they are saying the sum of the length of any two sides. So, if I take it as 3 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 1 centimeter. So, always remember the sum of length of any two sides, means 3 plus 2 is 5 will be greater than 1, or if you take this itself, 4 is greater than 2, or if you take 2 plus 3, it will be equal actually, but you can do it. So, let us do the construction and let us see whether it is mandatory, it is greater than or it should be or equal or something by using a construction. Then, in any right angle triangle, the square of the length of the hypotenuse is equals to the sum of the squares of length of other two sides. So, this is a right angle triangle theorem we already studied. So, let us do the construction now. For this third one, let me take one case and let me show you with the construction now itself. Okay. The same thing I will take. So, it was 3, it was 2, it was 1, no? See, always remember, you can take anything like this, A, B, C, okay? BC plus CA is greater than AC, not AC, AB we got. And one more thing was, what is that? BC plus AB was greater than AC. But AB plus AC was equals to BC. One of the condition did not match. Let's see whether I can construct this triangle or not, if it is having this as a length. Okay. So, first one is very important, base. Base is very easy, no? So, I'll erase everything. So, let me take a black color. So, 3 centimeter. 1 minute. 3 centimeter we did. So, which was BC. So, I will just name it here as BC. Next step was construction of AB and AC. So, for that let me take a compass and a scale once again. Now, if I take 1 centimeter measurement for construction of AB. Okay, see, we already got BC point. Only thing is we need A point, right? So, B as a center I am just taking. B as a center with 1 centimeter as a radii, which was a AB length, right? So, AB as a radii I am taking. So, B as a center with 1 centimeter as a radii. What I will do is, I will just draw an arc like this. Okay. Next one is AC. For that, C was common, right? So, here C as a center. So, 2 centimeter was a radii there. I will just draw something like this. You can see there is no intersection point at all here. The condition was not matching, the third condition. So, it is compulsory that the sum of two length should be always greater than the third side. For all the condition it should match, then only you can construct the triangle. Okay. So, now let us do the construction of a triangle based on the given problem. So, let us see the problem then. Okay. So, this one is already done. What was that? Construction or a constructed triangle ABC, given that AB is 5 centimeter, BC is 6 centimeter, AC is 7 centimeter. So, what I will do, okay, let me just draw the rough diagram. Okay, if I take A, B, C. So they are saying that BC is 6 centimeter and then AB is how much? 5 centimeter. Then AC is 7 centimeter. Now let's see whether the condition will work out or not. The sum of two sides is greater than third side or not. So 5 plus 6 is how much? It is 11. So 11 is greater than 7. Done. So 6 plus 7 is how much? 13. 13 is greater than 5. Done. 7 plus 5 is 12. 12 is greater than 6. That is also done. So all the condition is matching. So this triangle can be constructed. So 5, 6, 7, right? Okay, let's do the construction. So what I will do? Here somewhere I'll just write a rough diagram for my purpose. So it was 5, 6, 7. So first is base. So base is 6 centimeter, which is BC. So let me take a scale. I'll keep a scale here and then I'll draw the line which is 6 centimeter. Okay. Now done. So I'll name it as BC. So now this part is done. Next is you need to draw 5 and 7 centimeter. For both here, for AB we are having B as a center, for AC we are having C as a center. So take a compass. So measure 5 centimeter. Sorry. And then fix the, okay. So keep it on B. So B as a center, draw an arc like this. So this one is done. Next one is 7 centimeter. So same again, take a scale. So place it on 0. So always remember, while measuring the length, so always start from 0. Okay. Then now I am going to measure 7 centimeter length in the protractor. So I'll keep it on C and then I will cut this arc. So you got a point, intersection point. So that point is nothing but A. So what I will do, I'll name this point as A. So I'll just change the color to red color and I'll just join this point. Done. So if you want, just measure it with a scale. It will be proper itself. So you can also write like BC is 6 centimeter and then AB is how much? 5 centimeter and AC is 7 centimeter. So here we did the construction of triangle when the three sides are given. So SSS criteria we used. So let's see one more criteria, which is SAS criteria, then AAA criteria, and finally right angle triangle, and let's end this section. Okay. Okay, this is also same thing. SS criteria. Equilateral triangle, they are given only one measurement. But we already know, right? What is equilateral triangle? Equilateral triangle means all the sides will be equal. So all the sides will be how much? 5.5 centimeter itself. We know the sides. So just do the construction. So if they are given any one side and if there are like isosceles triangle, you can do it. Because isosceles triangle means two sides are equal. It's very simple, no? Yeah. Okay. Now construction of triangle ABC with BC as I'll just write here. BC is 7.5 centimeter and then AC is 5 centimeter and then angle C they are given, which is 60 degree. So before doing the construction, please do the rough diagram. So that will be best, okay. So if I take ABC here. What they are given? They are given BC. BC is 7.5. See now, if I draw like this, now the C will be having 60-degree measurement. Here if I write like this, it will be 120, right? That's why what I will do, you can also draw like this, or you can also take C here also. That's also fine. And AC is 5 centimeter. Okay. Or else you can also draw like this. What is that? 1 minute. Okay. C you can take here 60-degree, and B you can take, A you can take. So this will be 7.5, and then AC is how much? 5 centimeter. Likewise also you can do it. AB is not given, but still you can do the construction. So let's see how to do the construction when only two sides and one angle is given. Okay. So take a math pad. So I'll just write a rough diagram so that I'll just remember the values. So C, B, 7.5 centimeter I guess, and 5 centimeter and 60 degree. Even if it's a wrong value, it's fine. The same way you can do the construction. Okay. So let me take a scale as usual. So for this scale, what I will do, I'll just draw the base, which is CB, 7.5 centimeter. So 7.5 centimeter like this I'll draw it. So base is done. So I'll name it as BC or CB. Next is 60-degree angle construction. So take a protractor, keep it at C. Now mark a 60-degree point. Here you are getting 60 degree. You can see now? Yeah. So now I don't want a protractor. I got a point which measures 60 degree now. Just join this point with C. That's it. I'll change the color. Okay. Done. You got this point which is A. It's not exactly A point because AC is a measurement which is having 5 centimeter. So take a compass, take a scale, measure 5 centimeter. Sorry. Then keep it on C, then draw a arc like this. So this value will be 5 centimeter. That's it. So this will be 60 degree and this will be 5 centimeter. And this point you can name it as A. Next point, just join AB. That's it. So take a line, join AB. The construction is done. Your triangle is done now. So with only two sides and one angle, you can also do the construction. That's the criteria which is SAS. And last criteria before right angle triangle criteria is that triple A. Means angle. Let's see what happens. So I think angle is, let's see which one is that. Okay, this one we already did, no? Isosceles triangle I told you. Even though if they are not given all the three sides, if they are given isosceles triangle means two sides we know, right? It is equal. So just you taking that consideration, you can do the construction. Next one is, okay, ASA criteria. Not triple A, it is ASA criteria when two angles, one side is given. What is that? Construct triangle ABC given angle M is 60 degree, angle B is 30 degree and AB is 5.8 degree. Okay, so if I draw the rough diagram, what they are saying, AB is right here, AB is 5.8 centimeter, and then angle A measurement is 60 degree, and then angle B is how much? 30 degree. See, the base value, if I take this AB, which is 5.8 centimeter, so angle A is 60 degree. Sorry, angle B is not 60, it's 30. Angle B is 30 degree. So using this, you need to do the construction. Let's find it out how to do the construction then. 5.8 centimeter, 60 degree, 30 degree, remember it. Okay, I'll just draw the rough diagram here. In exam also, always remember, draw a rough diagram. So you'll be having one idea. Then you can do the construction easily. So if you draw the construction, then you'll be stuck there. So that's why draw the rough diagram and then do the construction. So it is 5.8. So this was 60 and this was 30 degree. Okay, then let's do the construction. So I'll take a scale. I'll mark a 5.8 on this. Okay. Next, I'll name it as A and B. Okay, take a protractor. So keep it on A and mark 60 degree point. Next one is on B, 30 degree. Okay. See, when you are seeing for 30 degree, you should not look here. You should see from here. Okay. So always remember, if there is a point, it's opposite the angle should be started. That's why for B, opposite is this side. So from this, just mark 30 degree. So join these 2 points. Point A with this point B with this point. You got an intersection point. That intersection point you can name it as C. So the angle here is 60 degree. Here the angle is 30 degree. And the measurement is 5.8 centimeter. That's it. With two angle, with one side also we can do the construction of triangle. So totally, if the 3 side is given, you can do the construction. If the 2 side one angle is given, then also you can do the construction. And if 2 angles and 1 side is given, you can also do the construction. Okay, this is how you can do the construction of triangle. And I think finally we are having a construction of right angle triangle. Yes. So what is that? The given value is ln, which is 5 centimeter, and then mn is given, which is 3 centimeter, and they are saying that it is right angle at M. So angle M will be 90 degree. See, if I draw a triangle like this, sorry, right angle triangle, right? So this is not a right angle. Right angle means straight should be drawn. I'll undo it. This is a right angle triangle. So L, M, N. So at angle M it is 90 degree. And they are given Ln, right? Sorry, Mn is given 3 centimeter and they are given Ln is 5 centimeter. Okay, let's do the construction then. Okay then. So Ln is 5, Mn is 3, 90 degree. So I'll take a chrome. So I'll just write the rough diagram. So this was 5, this was 3, M, N, L. So here it was 90 degree. Right? So let's do the construction then. Okay. First, let me draw the base. 3 centimeter. Done. Now, M, N I'll do. I'll write like this. Next one is construction of 90 degree. Right angle, no? So that's why it should be 90 degree. So keep it on M and mark a point on 90 degree and then join these 2 points. That is also done. 1, 2. Next one is construction of N and L or Ln I can say. So take a compass. You need to measure the 5 centimeter. That's why. Keep it on 0. Measure 5 centimeter. Okay. So keep it on N. Here cut an arc. So this is equals to 5 centimeter hypotenuse. So join these 2 points. So I can name it as L. So this is 5 centimeter. This is 3 centimeter. Here the angle is 90 degree. Here also 2 side is given, 1 angle is given. But angle they are not mentioned whether it is 60 degree, 30 degree, 40 degree or what something. But they are mentioned right angle. Right angle we know, right? Right angle measurement is equals to 90 degree. That's why. So angle M is 90 degree. So this is given. So likewise you can do the construction if they are given 3 sides, 2 sides and 1 angle and 2 angle and 1 sides. So this is about the chapter practical geometry. So here we study the construction of parallel line and different types of triangle based on the given values. Yeah. So by this I'll end this topic. So in the next class let's come up with new topics and let's work out with that. Until then, bye.